there is a place where emerald rice fields stretch toward ancient temples, where volcanic mountains rise above the clouds, where waterfalls disappear into tropical jungles, and where, as the sun sinks into the Indian Ocean, entire cliffs seem to glow in gold. This is Bali. Bali is more than an island. It is a world of contrasts. Modern villas stand beside centuries-old temples. Surf towns sit beneath towering volcanoes. And behind the busy roads are quiet villages, surrounded by forests, rivers, and endless rice fields. For centuries, Balinese Hinduism has shaped almost every part of life here. You see it in the temples. You see it in the offerings placed outside homes. And you feel it in the rhythm of daily life. And nowhere is that spirit more deeply woven into the landscape than Ubud. Set among emerald rice terraces, dense jungle, and ancient temples, Ubud feels like the soul of Bali. Its famous rice terraces seem to fold endlessly into the hills, carved into the landscape by generations of farmers. Beyond the terraces, the jungle takes over. Hidden within this ancient forest is one of Ubud's most unusual places. The sacred monkey forest. Here, hundreds of long-tailed macaques move freely among ancient trees, moss-covered statues, and temple ruins. But this isn't simply a place for wildlife. It is a sacred space where nature, spirituality, and Balinese tradition exist side by side. And beyond the forest, water cuts through the jungle. Until it disappears into one of Bali's hidden waterfalls. Here, the island seems to slow down. But Ubud isn't only about nature. For generations, it has been a center of Balinese art, craftsmanship, and creativity. From intricate wood carvings to colorful paintings and handmade textiles, even its streets feel like an open-air gallery. And then there's the food. Balinese cuisine is bold, fragrant, and deeply connected to the island's traditions. From fragrant nasi campur to spicy sambal and smoky satay, here, a meal is more than something to eat. It is part of the experience. And as the sun disappears behind the hills, Ubud leaves you with something more than beautiful scenery. It leaves you with a feeling of connection to nature, to tradition, and to the island itself. But Bali's beauty doesn't end in the hills. Beyond its southern shores, another world rises from the sea. Nusa Penida. Rising dramatically from the sea, Nusa Penida feels almost unreal. Cliffs plunge into impossibly blue water while narrow beaches hide beneath the rock. And then comes Kelingking, the cliff that has become one of Bali's most iconic views. But the real magic of Nusa Penida doesn't stop at the cliffs. Its coastline opens into a world of crystal-clear water, where coral gardens and tropical marine life wait below the surface. For a few moments, the world above seems to disappear. And when you finally return to the surface, Bali seems impossibly bright again. But Bali has another side entirely. Along the southern coast, traditional island life meets a modern, effortlessly stylish world. Here, mornings begin with waves. Afternoons drift between cafes, beaches, and laid-back streets. And when evening arrives, the coastline transforms. The same beaches that were quiet in the morning begin to glow beneath the setting sun. As darkness falls, Bali doesn't go quiet. The beaches begin to glow, music drifts through the air, and the island takes on an entirely different rhythm. And on the island's southwestern cliffs, Bali reveals one of its most unforgettable faces. Perched high above the Indian Ocean, Uluwatu feels suspended between earth, sky, and sea. At the edge of the cliff stands the ancient Uluwatu temple. But as the sun begins to disappear, the cliffs come alive with one of Bali's most iconic traditions: the Kecak Dance. There are no instruments leading the performance, only voices, movement, and fire. And in that moment, you understand that Bali's greatest attraction isn't simply what you see, it's what you feel. From the quiet terraces of Ubud to the wild cliffs of Nusa Penida, from the beaches of the south to the sacred cliffs of Uluwatu, Bali isn't just one destination. It's a collection of worlds woven together by nature, culture, and tradition.